The Maharaj says, Salok Pavan Guru Pani Pita Mata Tart Mahat Divas Raat Doe Dai Daya Khela Sagal Jagat Changiyayan Buriyayan Vacha Dharm Hadur Karmi Apo Apni Ke Neda Ke Dur जिनी नाम ते आया गए मसकत काल नानक ते मुख उजले केती छुटी नाल. Maharaj says, is salok na, it often gets mistranslated very much, just like Ik Onkar gets translated that there is one God. This slok gets mistranslated a lot. A lot of youth sitting there scratching their head, Guru is the air, what is the next one? Pani, my father is water. Like, how does that all work? So Sangaji, the important line in this salok is Khele Sagal Jagat. That the world is playing a game. This whole thing is Jagat Tamasha. It was a Akal Purukh da chui game hai. Sare assi khel rahe hai. ਇਹ ਭਾਬੀ ਦਾ ਗੇਮ ਹੈਗੀ ਇੱਕ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ. ਭਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. You can't say I don't want to play. Everybody has to play. Maharaj says na ਕਿ ਭਈ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਮਾਨੁਖ ਦੇ ਹੁਰੀਆ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਮਿਲਨ ਕੀ ਇਹ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰੀਆ. This is your turn. This game we can't avoid playing. Everybody's playing. Khele Sagal Jagat. Now what is that game? There's 3 games actually. The first game is the game of the whole creation. The next game is the game of the human being. And the last game is the game of the Gurmukh. All 3 are being described in this one salok. How the world is made, then how we are made, and then how the Gursikhs are made, how the Gurmukhs are made. So there's a lot of depth in this salok. Tahina, it comes twice in Japji in Guru Granth Sahib Ji as well. And we say at the end of nearly all the programs, and even in the 52 Bhavanja Hukum of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, they say you should read this at night time as well. So let's go through it slowly. The first thing is that the world is a game as well. The whole Prakriti. So what does that mean? There was a very old philosophy in India called Samkhya. And the translation of that word Samkhya comes up in Bani quite a lot. But the main word here is Shiv Shakti. Shiv Shakti. It comes up many times in Bani, isn't it? People know that word, they've heard it. It comes up in Anand Sahib as well. What does it mean? Because Shiv Shakti da khel mel hai. Now what that means is, in the old days, some people used to think, there is no God. Koi Rab hai hi nahi. Sirf ek Atma hegi hai, te ek Prakriti hegi hai. Prakriti means things. Just matter. Atoms you want to call it. And we know that the soul is separate from matter. So they decided there was no God. There was a soul and there was matter. That's it. Or Rab koi hai nahi. So they call that Purush and Prakriti. Purush means the soul and Prakriti means the female, the mother. So they made the female matter and the male becomes the soul. And Guru Sahib says no. One made it all. Ik ne banaya haiga. You can't forget the ik. So what this means here is that when they talk about Pavan Guru means Akal Purukh Vaheguru started the world with the Pavan, with air. Kive? Kita pasao eko kavao tiste hoye lakh dariyao. Ki pehla aya hawa from Akal Purukh Vaheguru, which started the world, the Big Bang. Then came the other 2 things. Because they would have said only father and mother. Pavan Guru, Pani, Pita. Because for them, the Pita is Shiva, Shiv Shakti. And Shakti becomes the mother. But Guru Sahib says, no, before these 2, there is also the Pavan. So that Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj says, Sache te pavana paya, pavne te jal hoye, jal te tri pavan sajiye, kat kat jot samoye. See ki sach Akal Purukh Vaheguru to ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਦ ਸੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ ਤੇ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਵੀ ਸੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਵਨਾ ਪਿਆ. Pavan meaning that the world was started. Air. Hydrogen, actually, the Big Bang created hydrogen first, then everything else came. And we know that water then becomes the pani that gives life to everything. Because the prakriti, the matter, becomes a mother. But look, without the water of life, nothing can grow. Even scientists, when they go out looking for signs of life, they look for water, pani. क्योंकि उस तो फिर सब कुछ होता हैगा. So the Shiv Shakti male is there, but Akal Purakh Vaheguru made it first. And even water itself is actually air, H2O. So then Maharaj says, this is the first game, how the world was made. And in this way, the whole world is going around. Divas Raat Doe Dai Daya, Khela Sagal Jagat. The world is made in this way. There's day, there's night, there's things growing, there's things dying. Some things grow at day, some things live at night. Ek khel mel haiga. Then what's the next thing? Even Bhai Gurdass says very clearly ki Mat Pita Jal Tart hai Utpat Sansara Dai Daya Rat Deho Varte Vartara. This system. Then they go Shiv Shakti Da Khel Mel Parkirt Pasara Par Brahm Puran Brahm Kat Chandra Akara. Kyo Akal Purakh हैगा ओदे विच उन्हें बनाया ते ओदे विच रम्या होया है. You can't escape that. They didn't have God, we have God. ठीक है ना? Now, the next meaning of this, कि the people of the world, how the people of the world made, वो भी NG बंदे हैगे हैं. Maharaj says कि many people think, like, you know, when I used to be, before I came into Sikhi, I thought, well, my parents made me, है ना? See, we normally think our parents made us. But first came Akal Purakh Vaheguru, Pawn Guru. Pawn here means Pran. Pran aaye Akal Purakh Vaheguru to. Te fir we got made. Because you know that the pani of the father in the mother makes the child. And even in the world, all the water makes food. But the tarti grows that food. So in the same way, the world is playing this game to feed us and look after us. But the reality is that the air that was put in by Akal Purakh Vaheguru, the pran, that's what keeps us alive. Pran. And why do we say pran is the same as pawn? Because Maharaj in in Anand Sahib, Guru Amar Das Ji Maharaj says, Har jiyo gufa andar ke vaja pavan vajaya Vajaya Vaja Pawn, No Dware Pargat Kiye, Daswa Gupta Rakhaya. So the whole game is our pran. We've been given pran by Akal Purakh Vaheguru. And even Pranpati is a name for Akal Purakh. Sade Prana da Pati. So every name. So Maharaj says ki this world, don't get lost in thinking your mother and father made you, or that the earth sustains you and the water is what you need. But actually, the hava, the very breath you breathe, is being given by Akal Purakh Vaheguru. Pran, Pawn Guru, Pavan Guru, Pani, Pita, Mata Tart Mahat, Divisarat, Doe Dai Daya, Khele Sagal Jagat. How is Divisarat our Dai Daya? Because Dai means the female nurse, and Daya means the male nurse. एक बच्चे ਨੂੰ ਖਿਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ male nurse, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦਾਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਸਵਾਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਪਿਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ. ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਦਾਈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਖਾ ਪੀ ਕੇ ਸੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ, listen to some lullabies and go to sleep. And in the daytime we have to go out and work, do our kirt kamani, ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨੇ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ. So that's our daya. Daytime we're playing outside. ठीक है ना? खेल sagal jagat, sara dunya. We're all like children just playing. We think we got the solution, but we haven't got the solution. Because the next one is going to explain how to become a gurmukh. But we're playing really, we haven't started playing the real game yet. And then Changiyaiya, Buriyaiya, Vache Tarm Hadur, Karmi Apo Apni, Ke Neda Ke Dur. ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਖੇਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਰਮ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਚਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਧਰਮ ਨੇ. ਧਰਮ is going to look at them, ਉਹ ਦੇਖੇਗਾ ਕਿ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ. He will judge us, Dharam Raj. He will judge every single thing that we've done and what we've vache Dharam Hadur. ਉਹਦੇ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ Dharam Raj is going to doubt. Now even some days, some Sikhs nowadays started saying, oh, it's not true. It's not true, there's no Dharam Raj. But I know someone, my friend, his dad actually passed away, and he came back to life. You know when they have that near-death experience? In that moment, he was in front of Dharamraj. He met him. मेरे उधर किताब भी सीगी, नाम भी सीगा. Now it's a bit cliche, but it's true as well. It's written down so many times, but it's actually true कि धर्मराज है. जब धर्मराज जब लेखा मांगे तू क्या मुख लेके जाएगा. We have to show him our face. वो मुंह काला होएगा if we haven't done naam. काला मुंह किसी ने दिखाना. If you have go outside, we know when kids go to the playground, they get their face colored, and sometimes adults say, "चलो मैं भी करा देगा." But you won't go to a party like that. You won't go to your friend's house like that with your face all colored up. Well, imagine if your face was blackened. You wouldn't want to go anywhere. Sharam aa jayegi na? Same way, without naam, shani bahut sharam aavegi when we go there in front of him. Because everything will be written over there, and we can't hide from that. So then the people of the world get a bit scared. They go, Maharaj ki kariye? Phir Maharaj kehne, Pavan Guru Pani Pita Mata Tarit Mahat. Hun teesra arth. ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹੀ ਪੌੜੀ ਇਹੀ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਿੰਨ ਅਰਥ ਹੈਗੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਪਵਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਣਾ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੋੜ ਲਵੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਤਲਬ ਗੁਰਮੰਤਰ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਪਵਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਗੁਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਨਾਇਆ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਅਰਥ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਨਾ ਕਿ in your breath make ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ join to your breath that's all it is every breath every pran say Vaheguru, Guru Guru, Vaheguru, Guru Guru. Same thing, Guru da naam japna, Vaheguru naam japna, same thing. Maharaj says Guru, Gur, Guru, Gur. It comes up. So where we says Guru Shabad, that means Vaheguru to us. So upon Guru. First things first, when Guru Ramdas ji was by Jetha ji, their father-in-law, Guru Amar Das ji said, ki Jetha ji, you're marrying my daughter, Bibi Pani. Kuch mang lavo. ਇਹ ਰਿਵਾਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ I give you something ਫਿਰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਭਾਈ ਜੇਠਾ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਰਾਗ ਗੁਜਰੀ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਚੌਥਾ ਹਰ ਕੇ ਜਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸਤਿਪੁਰਖਾ ਬਿਨੋ ਕਰੋ ਗੁਰ ਪਾਸ ਹਮ ਕੀਰੇ ਕਿਰਮ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸਰਨਾਈ ਕਰ ਦਇਆ ਨਾਮ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸ ਮੇਰੇ ਮੀਤ ਗੁਰਦੇਵ ਮੋਕੋ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸ ਗੁਰਮਤਿ ਨਾਮ ਮੇਰੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਨ ਸਖਾਈ ਹਰ ਕੀਰਤ ਹਮਰੀ ਰਹਿ ਰਾਸ गुरमत नाम वस गुरमत नाम वाहिगुरु मेरे प्राण सखाई मेरे प्राणा नाल फ्रेंडशिप हो जाए एक वेले when my प्राण comes out वाहिगुरु comes out that's what Maharaj is saying प्राण सखाई this is प्राण guru pavan guru so वाहिगुरु guru shabad hai then this for next thing we need Pani becomes your father how is Pani the father of the Gursikh because Pani has two very good qualities. First thing, it makes us clean. Also what it does is that when we have Pani, it goes downwards. Pani bada nimrta wala honda hai. Jithe bhi rakh do na, unhe thalle chal jana. If you pour it in the ground, it won't even stay on top of the ground, it will go under the ground. Pani is full of nimrta. Bhai Gurdas ji explains this in their Vara, that Pani is divan. वो बहुत निर्मला होता है it always goes down. Then what else? One other thing about Pani is बड़ा संतोखी होता है wherever you put it, it just stays there है ना. Take it out of a glass, put it into a bottle, it will stay in the bottle. Take it out of the bottle, put it on the plate, it will stay in the plate and it will calm down. और सानू देख लो, if you take us out of our normal surrounding, move us around, we become very dukhi. हमें 3 हफ्ते हो गए कारोबार and I'm like I want to go home है ना. ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੰਤੋਖੀ. Wherever we are, we're not ਸੰਤੋਖੀ. We always want to be, we don't want to be moved around, we don't want to be disturbed, we get troubled. So the Maharaj says कि Pani make humility, contentment and naam di pavitrata. Those are the 2 things. Then second thing, third thing we need, Mata Tart Mahat. केड़ी माता? गुरमत. भाई गुरदास जी कहते गुरमत माता मत है पिता संतोख मोख पद पाया. So what do we need then? Gurmat. These are the 3 things we need. Guru's mat is Guru's actions and Guru's gyan, Gurbani. So, itihas parna. What did Guru Sahib do? Bani parni. What did Guru Sahib say? Those are the 2 things that we need. ठीक है ना? So then a Gursikh is born in this way. A Gursikh starts off by learning. A Gursikh starts off by saying Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Pavan Guru. Then becomes very humble. Maharaj कहते ना कि पहला मरण कबूल जीवन की छड़ास हो है सबना के रहन का तो आओ हमारे पास. बिल्कुल निम्रता नाल गुरु साहब के कोल आके कि महाराज मत दवो, निम्रता नाल एने संतोखी होके कि जो भी है ठीक है. फिर गुरु साहब दे कोल आना ते फिर गुरु साहब कहते कि मत देंगे. That's the mat, that's the mother. So when we have these three things, wind of Pran Vaheguru, and then we have the seed, which is our soul actually, when it goes inside there, and then we add some pani to it, it will grow. And then the Gurumukh will be born. See, that's the trick. Now that makes more sense than earth, then wind is the Guru, water is the father, and mother is the great earth. See, it's the Guru Sikh way, it's talking about Guru Sikhi. So we need to read Bhai Gurdas Ji. Bhai Gurdas Ji explains all of this. So then the Guru Sikh goes on further, because Vache Taram Hadur, Changiyaya Buriyaya, Vache Taram Hadur. But the Guru Sikh, if he follows this path of Gurmat, and he follows this path of being having humility and having santokhiness, having contentment, and then also says Vaheguru, Vaheguru, then he will pass that test. Karmi apo apni ke neda ke dur. Some people will come close, other people that don't listen to this advice, they'll be further away. To be hankari, to not have contentment, to keep asking for more, to also then not take Gurmat but take Manmat and don't say Vaheguru. These are the things that will push us away from Maharaj. Karmi apo apni. It's in your own hands. You decide what you want. You want to have this mukti, then this is the way. And then Jinni naam te aaya gaye masakat kaal Nanak te mukh ujale keti chutti naal. Those people that say the naam, you know, naam nu aradde hege, they worship the naam. Those people then, their work on this world, this game, they win. They win the game. Gaye masakat kaal. With their hard work, with their hard work, they win the game. Masakkat naal, they win. Shobha naal jande hege. Fir Nanak te mukh ujle. Their faces shine. In that darbar, they get the nishani of kirpa. But also in this world, you can see people whose faces are shining. And then what happens? They do the ultimate thing. They don't just play the game for themselves, they play for the whole world. Dunya waste game khelde hege. Kyunki jadon jitte hege na, किन्ने किन्ने नाल ले जाते हैं अपने आप. महाराज कहते हैं गुरसिखा की भुख सब गई, नाम खा के भुख सारी चलेगी. फिर तेरे पिछे होर खाए कनेरी. They leave so much naam behind. Other people are given mukti. The biggest seva we can do is to do naam japna. You know, the word seva actually means ki Sikh banna. When it says Guru ki seva gakhdi, Satguru ki seva gakhdi, that means the Guru da Sikh banna gakhda hai. The sevak is a Sikh. So seva means becoming a Sikh, doing the work of a Sikh. Ki naam japna, the highest seva. You will take your family with you. You will take so many people with you. Maharaj कहते हैं कि जिन्नी नाम ते आया गए मसकत काल नानक ते मुख उजले. Their faces shine. Keti chutti naal. How many people they free as well with themselves? It's all Maharaj di kirpa if we get to do this naam japna. But actually we have to put the effort in to do it as well. It's a funny old game, chicken and egg. What came first, the kirpa or the karam? We don't know. The fact is though, we know that we can do something. It's in our hands. ਅਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਛੇਤੀ ਸੋ ਕੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਉੱਠ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ, ਹੈ ਨਾ? It's in our hands. ਕਰਮੀ ਆਪੋ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਕੇ ਦੂਰ. So Maharaj says, if you want to sort your life out, listen to this way of doing this. ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ all the time, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, and then becoming humble, becoming content and taking Gurmat. That means studying Guru's actions and studying Guru's Bani. That's it. We will get to win the game of this life. So Satsang ji, we started a bit late today. Pehla kirtan thoda aage chala gaya sega, so we got a little bit more time. But I just want to finish off by saying ki tomorrow's katha is going to carry on. It's going to be the last katha. So please do try and come. It's going to be on ki what would Guru Nanak Dev Ji say to us today? Jo ithe aake sanu milde o ki kende? What's going on in our world? You know, a bit more reality check. So that's going to be tomorrow, starting at 8:15 to 9 o'clock. So there's going to be Simran beforehand. So please, Anna, I want to always, as I said to you before, this video and the whole of Japji Sahib Katha is already on YouTube. ठीक है ना? अंग्रेजी विच पूरी Japji Sahib Katha हैगी है, Basics of Sikhi on YouTube. So it's already on there as a playlist. Now, Sasangaji, for us to grow our panth, we need to hire ki Angreji speaking Kathavachiks. It's very important. We need to explain the Shabad and to our youngsters. It's not enough to keep telling them to learn Punjabi, and also the Gore. We have to spread Sikhi outside of the Punjabis. So to do that, we have to explain it to people. So as I said, to do that, it's not going to happen by magic. It's going to happen by Guru Sikhs putting in the effort to do it, because it's in our hands. Karmi aapo apni ke nede ke dur. So we have to do our effort. So to do that, I'm trying to encourage people to leave their nice jobs and come and do prachar for not a lot of money, but it's just enough to get by. We don't want to kill them, but we don't want to pay them a killing, but we don't want to kill them either, to give them a living. So any daswan that comes, it goes straight towards our prachar charity. It doesn't go into my pocket, it goes to prachar. So please, if you want to support us, you can. And the other thing is, the Gurdwara hasn't called me over here. The people that have called me over here are the Singhs over there. They set up the Sikh Youth Federation, which is a student organization of Canada, which is trying to, in all the universities, to bring prachariks. When Bibi Amritpal Kaur avegi, they also paid for her ticket. So please to support them as well. And Kal they're going to have a desk outside. So support them, because if the students in this country can get book prachariks to come here, then that's Chardi Kala, because then they can go to all the places. And the Gurdwara sometimes they sort of say, oh, it's my pracharik. It doesn't work that way, Guru de pracharik again. The students are better off in that way. They haven't got the affiliation to just one building. So kirpa hai. So thank you so much. Pulan Chokandi Khem Baksin ji. Deo Sajan Sisriya Jo Hove Sahib Syo Mel. Vaheguru ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru ji ki Fateh.